Welcome back to the 235 Club. This is number 26. So I think we've got 30 in total here. I've just finished reading through Volume 5, which is the first of the Red Deer trophies. They talk about a lot of the North Island stuff, the Wairarapa Upper herd, which has fed a lot of the other herds. So Ruahine, the Uruwera, the Mahia, and the Rotorua to one side of me, and the King Country to the other side of me. And fantastic stuff. So I'm about to go purchase the part 2 of the Red Deer, which I would imagine talks about the South Island, and then gives us a list of some whopping trophies. There's some 350s, even one over 400 from not far from here, Rangitoto Range. Luke Kerr's sort of favourite spot. I don't think that's a natural one, but it's under a shroud of uncertainty, that one. Anywho, won't be far away with the Red Deer, Banwell's favourite. But for now, let's talk about this one. It's owned by Rex Wells, possibly from the Blue Mountains, and it's number 26 in the 235 Club. It dates before the 1930s. It's a 10 by 13. The length is 28 and 5 by 29, and the spread is 29 and 4. The span is 23 and 3. The beams are 3 and 4 by 3 and 6, and the coronets are 6 and 5 by 6 and 4, so a little narrower. The brow tines, they're 7 and 7 by 7 and 1. That's commendable. Trays 6 and 3 by 5 and 4. The guard tines are 7 and 2 by 7, leaving 7 by 10. The length without points is 15 and 15. The width without points is 4 and 4 by 5. And the width with points is 6 and 4 by 8. It's a total of 235 and 3/8. Just 2/8 short of Thomas Harper's 235 and 5/8. This fine set of antlers remains a mystery, although there have been plenty of suggestions put forward as to its possible origin. It is at present in the possession of Rex Wells of Waiuku, given him by Dick Holmes about 50 years ago, who, in turn, was given it by a cousin. Dick's cousin seemed to think it originated from an auction rooms and was purchased by bid at a sale there. This was supposedly during the 1930s, but that is all Rex Wells and Dick Holmes know about it. An offered opinion claims it to be from the Blue Mountains, and if it has that golden brown coloration to identify the source of the antlers as South Island, then a fair assessment of its origins would certainly be the Blue Mountains, or perhaps one of the Lake Wakatipu herds, all three having the same genetic background and producing antlers of similar hue. The style of the antlers and perhaps the colour would probably suggest one of those early Rankleburn trophies taken during the early part of the last century, as there must be a number of these scattered around the country. Having been sold during the 1930s suggests some age, which may preclude the suggestions of Lake Wakatipu and strengthen the argument of the Blue Mountains. Mysterious, number 26. Number 27 is Alexander Stewart, and it is from the Blue Mountains, pre-1914, so it's an ancient one. Make sure you're subscribed, make sure you've shared this out to your friends, and we'll see you there. Kia ora, you're listening to the 235 Club, the New Zealand Big Game Record Series, the Fallow Deer Volume 3, written and compiled for the New Zealand Deer Stalkers Association, Incorporated, by D. Bruce Banwell. Volume 3 of the series of New Zealand Big Game Trophy Records, written and compiled by D. Bruce Banwell on behalf of the New Zealand Deer Stalkers Association, Incorporated. Published by the Halcyon Press, a division of Halcyon Publishing Limited, PO Box 360 Auckland, 1015 New Zealand, printed through Collarcraft Limited, Hong Kong. The copyright D. Bruce Banwell, 2003, first published 2003, all rights reserved.